Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I wanted to hold that as long as possible. It's kind of like, guys, you're in the middle of doing the thing, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, 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 we're not there yet. We waited all week for this. No, no, no. Ah, talking about taking a good shit. I think this is the first time all season long I've actually wore my glasses. So, yes, to those of you that don't know, I do wear glasses on occasion. But we are not here to talk about spectacles, testicles, wallets, or watches. I don't know which brand of whiskey this is, but this is a brand of whiskey. And that's who is sponsoring tonight's final podcast of the season. We had to do it. We have to give credit where it's due, but we're going to break down our last matchup that was of any consequence. And we'll talk a little bit about the other three matchups that were. We'll give the final standings, and then we will put 2023's fantasy baseball to bed. I just have one requirement. Sir, if you are out there, Mr. Champion, we require that you take a picture of a new signature on the Franklin and you need to post it in the league. Excuse me. Congratulations to Nick winning it all again. Back to back. We just needed to save on postage. That's all it was. But next year, when postage is high as an elephant's ass or giraffe's ass, I mean, an elephant's kind of tall too, if you think about it. Either way, I probably need to drink more. Anyways, I have to say that this whole winning the championship based off of a tie is nothing but a bunch of baloney. I do not like it. I consider it to be an insult to the baseball gods. You may be asking yourself, okay, Casey, how do we fix this? Well, it's very simple. We find a way for these two to settle it via fisticuffs. And whoever walks out winning after maybe one round, 3 minutes, one round, that's it. That's all we do. That's how we settle this. No, but seriously, we need to settle it some way. This is bullshit. A 5-5 score? Come the fuck on, people. This is not how we do business in this country. Yeah, you might tie in the NFL, whoop de fucking do, okay? But here in this fantasy baseball league, this is not acceptable. I do not agree with a tie. And Josh, he echoes it. I don't agree with this. And we have seen this now 2 years. Not 2 years in a row, but there was a championship. Walker and Shane ends in a tie. And because of some bullshit technicality, okay? So, bottom line is the only way to fix this, the only way to solve it, okay, is we need a face off. You gotta have a face off here in this situation. But what happens in the regular season, in my opinion, okay, is not fair. Okay, that's the whole point. You start the playoffs, okay? Every team that's in the Major League Baseball playoffs is getting a speech right now. Everybody is equal. You can be that team like the Phillies last year being in the wild card and making it all the way to the World Series. It's anybody's game now. The regular season is done. That is done. That should only play a role in seeding into the playoffs. That's it. If there's a matchup at the last regular season week and those two dudes tie, okay, then you go back to the last previous matchup. I don't know how we do it. I know Yahoo has their own way, but we need to settle this like men. We need to find a way to just decide it. You get one game, you get a series, something. You draft 3 players. Okay, we have our stat line right here. We'll figure it out. You go with you. We pick a series in the wild card. This is just my idea. Okay, we pick a series in the wild card. That's the first week in baseball. If this ever happens again, we pick a series that's being played, either AL, NL. Okay, we pick one randomly, we figure it out, let the commissioner do it or somebody else do it, and we draw it out of a hat. You pick the series, and then you go based off of all right, who had the better season or better matchups. They get first pick, and you either get a pitcher, you get a batter. You pick 3-3, or 2-2, or something like that. Your 2 players on offense versus his 2 players on offense. You can pick them from the same team. You can pick them from one from each team, whatever. And in them 3 games of the wild card, or the first 2 games of the wild card, or whatever. That's how it's decided. I've spoken. This is the way. Last week we saw the number 1 and the number 2 team go at it, and those 2 boys, they duked it out. Runs 24-30. Nick won. Home runs by 1, 7-6. RBIs 29-24. That was Josh's. Stolen bases 9-7. That was Nick's. Average 265, 254. That was Nick's. So he took 4 of his 5 points in batting. OBP 354-332 for Josh. They tied in wins and quality starts at 3. It was strikeouts 78-60 that won Nick his only pitching category. 249-363 in the ERA, and then the 0.83 to 1.19. Pretty good stat line for you 2 gentlemen. But it was the saves plus holds that also afforded a tie 5-5, with 5-2 in favor of Josh. So with that being said, a tie is what basically sealed the deal. I would imagine that there's some oops in the regular season that led to the matchups concluding the way that they did. They gave the tiebreaker to Nick. However, we're not going to look at that. We're going to look at the oops that were for Josh. We're going to look at the oops that were for Nick. Now, if I saw correctly, Nick only had 1 bench batter going into the championship. So Monday went like this. Not a lot of matchups, but he left Perdomo on the bench, did Josh, which is fine because it probably would have affected his bottom line and average and OBP. Going into Tuesday, he had a PPD, and Brandon Nimmo was on the IL at that time. Fuck that guy. Wednesday, another Rafael Devers not playing. Man, is there like no baseball played this week or what? Thursday. Here we are. Okay. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 4, but he did get a run and an RBI. I don't think the RBIs were that close to help him out. Josh. on Friday? Nothing. Yeah. Saturday. See what we got here. Nothing. Man, I don't think I've seen anything Sunday either. Nope. I know he was really hoping Nolan Jones would put up one more. And we were all watching Eddie Rosario, seeing if he was going to be the one to break the all-time home run in a regular season. It's pretty crazy that Marcell Ozuna was the one who got home runs 305, 306, and 307. So, man, we really would have to go back in time and see, because I mean, I didn't scroll all the way down to see any pitching issues. Did I miss a pitching stat that was left alone? Did I miss a win? Did I miss a quality start? I doubt it. I believe that you two boys would be playing your pitchers. So, no, don't see it there. And drop it like it's fought won the home runs. But that Alec Boehm home run just really pissed old Joshua off. Yeah, my man rolled in there with one bench bat. I guess technically, maybe so did Josh. Tristan Casas wasn't available. Brandon Nimmo went on the IL. Yeah, there was just not a lot of baseball played. People. Doesn't feel like, anyways. We're on Thursday. Not seeing any stats here left on the bench. Last game of the season. Got to leave it all out there. Yep, nothing. We're on Wednesday. Two home runs by one Christian Walker. Woo! Didn't bench him that day. That might have been crucial. Played him. And Monday, here we go. Nothing. Oh, he did. Nick, I thought that that was a matchup from last week. Wow. Nicholas. Technically, you won, but Nick left John Gray on the bench Monday, September 25th. I thought that that was a conversation that was going on for when he was playing Shane last week. Hmm. Wow. So we have an oops. He left a win and a quality start on the bench, and he would have won the series outright. Wow. 7-5. Wow. Okay. Well, we found it. We had to do our research, had to do our homework, and we found it. Only took us forever and a day. Well, Nick, I mean, would have been better had you played him. We wouldn't have had to, but whatever. Congratulations again, sir, on your win. There were some other matchups that were played last week. Let's get into them whenever I can get to the damn thing. Go all the way up to St. Louis and can't even meet the damn man. Golly. Trippin' Billies and Rally Monkeys faced off for third place. This is obviously another matchup for bragging rights. And Shane's bragging. Close in the runs, 7-4 in the home runs, close in the RBIs, 27-24. Not even a chance in the stolen bases, 10-0. 285, 232 in the average, 357 to 307 in the OBP. Shane devoured 5 of the 6 stats and just missed by 1 in tying runs. In the pitching categories, he took 3 out of the 6, tying Mr. Walker with quality starts. 62-47 in the strikeouts, 5-3 in the win. Very close in the ERA, 3 to 3.94. WHIP 1.14 to 1.20. Another close one. 2 quality starts between these two gentlemen, and a save plus hold 3-1. 8-3 was your final score there. If not for Fat O Schwarber, it would have been a bleak little week. Trevor Story, Ronald Acuna, Lars Nootbaar, Lane Thomas. Good old Ronald Acuna. 5 stolen bases. I even got to watch when he went 40-70. Was that what he did? Or 40? Was it 40-70? Did he go 40-70? Can't remember. Yep. 40-70. 41-73 regular season. I just don't see how you can really not call him MVP. 149 runs, 41 home runs, 106 RBI, 73 stolen bases. Big time. And the pitching, good from Justin Verlander. 2 good starts from him. Not a good one from Abbott. Shane Bieber. Wow. Shane for Shane. There you go. Adrian Hauser. Wow. You reached back and grabbed that one, didn't you, Walker? Let me get that Hauser guy because, wow. Wow. All right. Tyler Glass now. Grayson Rodriguez. Chris Sale. Okay. Well, that was the bigger matchup in the consolation bracket. The other one, I got to right the ship against old Bucketheads because he put me in my place in the last final week. Swear, what could have been? I would love to do some research and see if I had even a fucking fighter's chance in the playoffs against McCollin, Swinging Low, anybody. And Hitman versus Mandalorian. So, congratulations to our consolation prize winner, Hitman Patrick over Mandalorians. This was a close matchup, 6-5. Let's check that one out. I forgot how important this is for 7th place. Hitman took it. 27-22 in the runs, 10-8, 30-21, 2 stolen bases. Old Hitman Patrick took 5 out of 6. He lost stolen bases, and he only took 1 out of 6 in the pitching categories. Had a very high 5.33 ERA, 1.41 WHIP. They both tied in quality starts, and he lost by 1 in the save plus holds, lost by 7 strikeouts. So good matchup between you two gentlemen, but to the victor go the spoils. So Walker, it's time for you to figure out how you're going to get old Patrick there that can of beans. Yeah, time for you two grown men to exchange contact information. Got to figure that out. Well, I think that just about wraps it up. Actually, no, it does not. Let's give our final standings as if you people haven't looked already at the final standings. This is how our 2023 season wrapped up when I get to it. So Nick took home the gold, took home the Franklin. Benchwarmers, second place. Third place was Trippin' Billies. Fourth place, Rally Monkeys. And in fifth place, Swingin' Low. And wrapping out the top six, Fernando. Newbie, Fernando, congratulations, sir. 7th through 12th, the Hitman Patrick will be taking home the can o' beans. Scott with 8th place, Mandalorians. Myself, oh, you know what needs to happen? Choking D's nuts, Shane Bitch is about to go back to the way it's supposed to be. Bucketheads took 10th. 11th was Red Sox Nation, and rounding out the entire league was Rayford Peaches. Here we go. You know what? I am tired of seeing that damn name. And if it's the last thing I do this season, that's what's happening. There were no name changes that were done. No exchanges, no side bets. Is that what I'm hearing? No side bets were made this season? Really? Come on. We can do better than that. I say that, but my ass didn't make any side bet either. I don't want to change the damn name. I don't know how to do it. I thought it was a stupid gear symbol. Oh, there it is. Really teeny tiny. Wow. Wow. That is really like you almost don't even notice it. There we are. Shane, you're done. These nuts is back. This is why this season went the way that it did. Right there. Yes, that's what I'm blaming it on because that bullshit ass fucking team name. Dumb shit. These nuts is back. There you go. Suck on that, Shane. Well, again, I believe that's going to wrap it up for us. For all of us here at Obviously It's a Podcast, this has been one hell of a fun season. I hope to see you all next year. Nick, you have another title to defend. We require that you sign and take a picture and post it in the league. If anybody's in the league right now, let me jump in there and let him know. Nick, whether the name changes or not, you're still my bitch. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. I don't know if you're watching this live, but thank you. Anywho, the message has been put out there for Nick. Whether or not he reads it or not, I'm sure he'll get around to it in the next couple of days. All right, well, it's playoff time. Go Braves. Uh, it's been fun. I've enjoyed this season. I love every minute of it. So much fun. I enjoy planning trips and trying to get to a game, you know? So I do appreciate you guys all on this roller coaster for us. Can't believe 25 weeks in a row. And I only missed one podcast. Thanks again to Walker. Woo! Maybe one year that Franklin be hanging up somewhere in this house. Who knows? Wherever you guys are, you know what? We're almost at the 25-minute mark. I think it makes sense that I go to 25 minutes. Wherever you are, please raise a glass, put a smile on your face. 2023 is in the books. Congratulations to Nick. Congratulations to Patrick. We only have to ship one thing out. I am Casey Dobson. I am D's Nuts. And I am fucking out of here.